Oh yeah, baby, let's go. Sitting down with a fresh coffee. Right, who have we got? Who have we got? We've got Sai. Sai's here even before the bot is here. Nicely done, Sai. Nicely done. We got Bouncing. Good evening. Assuming he's gone for a PSP. I had finished my PSP prior to clicking start streaming today, which is good. I actually went to go get a coffee. What is up, my text-based friends? I can hear him. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here, boys. Trust the tactical evacuation has gone well? Yeah. 10 minutes ago I was sat on the porcelain throne expelling some demons. But now we are here ready to paint some. Let me get rid of the world's dirtiest keyboard. How have you guys been anyway? You been good? Had a reasonable Tuesday so far? Some of the materials that I need for the Olmaph dice box prototypes have arrived. I'll give some more updates on that later this week, hopefully. Don't forget when you join to slap the thumbs up button. Helps us find the algorithm. Give your sacrifice to the lord of the algorithms whilst I turn on the camera and get cracking. How's it going with the dice tray? Yeah, so I've decided I'm going to make them myself, just as a prototype, see if they're any good. So I might send you one, Bouncing, and you can tell me whether it's any good or not. Easier than sending it to Patrick and waiting 3 to 5 months to get a review. Tuesday was alright, no complaints. Patrick's got painting to do, nice. The wings of the demon Primarch. Are you going to try and beat my record again? I might do. However, Sai, you're using big dice and I'm using small dice, so I am at a distinct disadvantage. Haha, Bouncing always behaves. Something like that. Hey guys, how's everyone doing? It's Zeitgeist. How are you feeling about the Space Marine buffs, Zeitgeist? You'll be able to roll some better numbers then, because you don't have to roll a 6 anymore. It's easy until you get really high. Such is life, my friend. Right, let's open a couple of packs of cards. You know how we do. We open up some cards. We've got this. We've got some Warhammer Age of Sigmar Champions. Still will have crap rolls. But the so at the weekend where you had to roll a 6, now with the extra strength you'll only have to roll a 5 and above. So with that particular gun, it is bolt rifle, I think it was, right? Oh, I've got a good feeling about this one. A good feeling about this pack. Come on, give it the lucky rub. The rookie lub dub dub. Now we won't be able to roll higher than a 4. Yeah, that's it. That is the way. This is the way. Right then, Savagery. The third set in AOS Champions. Let's hope for a shiny rare. Some nice green skins, some nice Nurgle, some nice corn. Corn will be good, as that's what we are painting today. Lots of vampires to start the pack. Vindictives. Ghostly. Loon Smasher. Stream of Corruption. This should be the card for this stream. Blood Knight Charger. I used to like playing the Death Knight, the Blood Death Knight on World of Warcraft. That was a nice character. It's a common shiny, but it is at least a green skin shiny. Good stuff, good stuff. Toby's here, and Psychow's got here nice and early. Yeah, you know you're early when you see trading cards on the stream. How are you both? Welcome, good to see you. Right, let's see if we can pull the tasty full art cards that are available in this Magic the Gathering set. Is it a dragon? Is it a hobbit? Is it a wizard? Any of those three would be magnificent. Can't see a golden border, so we'll see. Right, Bjorn, Reluctant Host. Hey, look, we got Bilbo. Bilbo Baggins, the burglar. Nice. Some goblin plate mail. And a Lake Town lookout, followed by a Great Fierce Bee. Smaug's Fury. Hopefully that's a sign and we're going to get the big shiny dragon at the end of the pack. We've got Bard the Bowman. Snow Slope Hunter. Sound the Trumpets. Yeah, yeah. Sound the Trumpets. Yeah, yeah. Stony Voiced Goblins. Common shiny. Followed by Lake Town and a Stone Boulder. With a bear. So we managed to pull Bilbo, that's nice. Who doesn't enjoy a Bilbo? But still no full art. I would like a full art. Please. See what we can do tomorrow, shall we? Hey, Ari is back. How are you, Ari? Good to see you. How have you been? What have you been up to? Toby's doing good. How about you, Psycho? How's your second day back after vacation going? Ari is good. Good to hear. Anything exciting been happening in your Tuesday, Ari? Up to Clash and been doing some DoorDash. Nice. Hopefully that has gone well. Have you been delivering DoorDash or eating DoorDash? Which one is more fun? Delivering, nice. Making some money. Psychow's been pretty good for a Tuesday. Good to hear. Right, we'll get some more paint on these today. I'm going to get some silver. Do some of these silvery bits. Yeah, I've kind of painted these inversely to how they should be painted. I've left some of the red bits for silver and painted some of the silver bits red, but here we are. Such is life. So if I do that silver, that, and that, and that. Oh, that, and that. Yeah, I think there's plenty of silver to go at, right? And then we'll do some brass. Yeah, let's see how we get on. Let's shake up some silver, shall we, to start? Hey up, Duck, how's it hanging? Where were you yesterday, Havoc? I didn't get a single A up, Duck, all stream. How are you, my friend? How was your weekend? What happened on this Tuesday so far? Anything notable from my side? Not particularly. I'm waiting on some bearings to turn up, actually, to put in some of my paint pots. But they are as yet to arrive. And I've got some of the ingredients to make my own dice boxes. Which hopefully I'll have a couple of prototypes done by the weekend. I went to work. Nothing particularly of note happened there. Corn Riders. Riders of the Corn. How are you, Toby? What are you working on today, good buddy? In Leicestershire. Yeah, yesterday I went for a little cheeky bit of green on the weaponry just because I fancied it. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm thinking of making the blade have like a green glow as well. We'll see how that turns out. Sometimes these ideas are good, sometimes not so much. Remember, it's members only Thursday this Thursday, so if you don't have an active membership, then perhaps you can tempt yourself. Maybe tomorrow is payday for you, and you might think, do you know what? I'm going to support my friendly local neighbourhood streamer. Although looking at the names coming up, like Toby is a member, Bouncing's a member, Major Havoc's a member, Psychal's a member. Preaching to the bloody choir, aren't I? You lovely, lovely people. Riders of the Corn. Busy Monday, and it was a toss-up between you and the pub. Oh, there's only one winner there, right? The only thing better than that is me in the pub. Yes, sir. Redesigning the Necrons. Ooh, what's the plan, Toby? What is the plan? Painting some corn? Yes, the Prime Nerf in the Twitch chat. First time chatter, I do believe. How are you, Prime Nerf? Are you potentially a collector of the plastic yourself? What flavour of plastic do you collect then, Prime Nerf? I ask whilst I look for my paint to shake up and get on this mini. Ooh. Polished silver, I reckon. Shake it up. Shake it up, shake it in. Let me begin. That'll me, that's a sin. In total for Warhammer, about 80,000 points. That is a lot of points. How long have you been amassing that great value of plastic for Prime? Thanks for getting involved in the chat as well. Since 2004. Ooh, long time. 20 odd years. What was the first model you ever got, Prime? How did you end up swapping your human monies for plastic minis? Take a pic of the Scorpex later on. I was hoping you get the song. I know the song, but I can't remember exactly how it goes. It's from Need for Speed soundtrack. That's where I know it from. Here is my multicoloured paint palette. Jab a little bit of silver in here. Let's do a little bit of painty fun time, shall we? Riders on the Storm, the doors. You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. Frankie the Fish. How are you, buddy? How are you, my friend? How goes the USA today? Surfing USA. What doesn't look clean, Si? What are you insulting? Come on. Yeah, I'm just not generally particularly clean, right? Dirty boy! Oh, scorcher today, going to hit 40. Wow, we're expecting some rain and thunderstorms in the next couple of days. Quite looking forward to it, to be honest. Prime got 2 starter boxes, one for Fantasy and one for 40k, back in the noughties. Battle for was Nids and Space Marines. Battle for McCrag, maybe? The Fantasy one was Dwarf versus Goblins. Nice. Sounds awesome, man. And which faction has a particular place in your heart then, Prime Nerf? I tell you what, Prime, if you want to come and show us a few of your minis in the Discord, we've got a little channel in there you can post into. It will be very good to see. Exclamation mark Discord in the chat will get you a link. The paint palette does not look clean. Ah, well, it's full of paint, right? Full of paint. Keelan's back. Keelan, good. Are you going to try out any of the StarCraft minis? It is not my intention to do any StarCraft. However, if somebody sends me some, I can put some on the Amazon wish list. Much like I wasn't going to do any AdMech. And then Deez sent me this. So now I've started an AdMech army. Easily swayed to the ways of the plastic. How are you, Keelan? How's your Tuesday so far? What have you been up to? There are StarCraft minis already out. Somebody posted some in the Discord only yesterday. Sites say pre-orders begin on the 31st. That may be for like the next release. But StarCraft minis themselves definitely are already available. There are some in the Discord, right? We saw them yesterday. I remember saying that the Zerg army looks like somebody copying Tyrannid's homework. Has Prime Nerf found their way to the Discord? No, not yet. Not yet. What's up, everyone? Average Dude. all the way from Bonnie, Scotland. How are you, my friend? How's your Tuesday going? Ooh. Well. Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-ba-dum-dum. Lil Hater is back. First time here yesterday, second time here today. Good to have you back. How are you? How's your Tuesday been, my friend? Ari, the hoax goes that StarCraft was going to be 40k at first. Ah, right, okay. That is the hoaxy rumor, is it? The old urban legend. Bum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum. Just finished a session at the gym. Nice, Average. Well done. How did that go? What did you train? Which muscles have you now got a tasty little pump in? Warcraft was going to be Age of Sigmar. Oh, really? I do like World of Warcraft. I've pumped many hours into that. Bouncing is on Like Patrol. Only 8 likes so far. Keep those thumbs coming, my guys. Might get a box of StarCraft just to see how their minis stack up. Yeah, I mean, I have played StarCraft, but not nearly enough to be too interested in the minis. Now, if there were World of Warcraft minis, then I could be interested. Or RuneScape minis, that'd be cool. Any World of Warcraft or RuneScapers in the chat, let me know. Dum 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 dum. Pretty good day at school. Just excited to get painting. Nice. So yesterday, I believe you just had the Space Marine. What's the plan with that Space Marine today? A little bit of light blue on the edges, maybe? A bit of work on the base. Average dude went pretty good. Did some chest. Absolutely knackered. Nice. I'm doing some chest tomorrow. My favourite. Pump up the moobs. Pump them up. Frankie looking like it'll be air conditioning service and repair all week. That's it. Regas the aircon. Cranking the AC till the AC can crank no more. bum, 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 bum. Let's go. According to legend, Blizzard and GW were working closely together on a game. Couldn't come to an agreement about IP and licensing, so went their separate ways. Yeah, so there was a Warhammer Online game that was somewhat similar to World of Warcraft, right? I remember buying it years ago. Age of Reckoning, I think it was called. Yeah, I remember buying that game. I think I pre-ordered it. And it came on a DVD disc, and my computer only had a CD drive. What a palaver. Might do some deadlifts for the Dark Gods tomorrow. Really going for it, dude. Gonna get hench. Haha, diabetes, obesity, farts. Requiem, 2 days in a row. Good to see you, buddy. How you feeling, my friend? Is that the new G Fuel flavour? Sounds about right. Dum dum da da dum dum da da. Wow. Requiem straight off the bat. Requiem trying to break the record for quickest time out. You recorded any more guitar, Requiem? You recorded enough for me to make a song out of it yet? Looking forward to the Requiem Olmaph Mega Mix. Touch wood. I think I'm getting over the flare-up episode. Good stuff, man. Good to hear. I got time to make up. Olmaph Monster, I'm still waiting. Yeah, I've not even... I haven't drank a Monster in like 3 months. Well, basically since the baby arrived. In fact, maybe even longer than that. Finally broke the habit. Yeah, the VSTs are super good now. Much better than they were. I mean, most technology is better than it was 10, 20 years ago, right? The only technology that isn't is I want a tuna can machine where I put a tuna can in and it just presents me with the tuna. Because at the minute, it's easy to slice yourself open. Tuna juice goes everywhere. It's messy, time consuming. I just want a tuna extractor. If somebody could go on Dragon's Den or Shark Tank and figure that one out, that would be great. Before we start having robots punching each other in a ring, can you decant my tuna, please? Thank you. Tuna extractor, yes please. You've got a vintage Monster in the fridge waiting for a special occasion. Nice. Katie Plays is live too. Well, you'd have me on one screen and Katie Plays on the other. My cat thought I was a tuna can machine. I do eat a lot of tuna. Use a tin opener and a spoon to get it out. So what do you do with the liquid, Requiem? How are you draining said tuna? Can you do me a tuna how-to guide, please? Anchovies are better than tuna. Them's fighting words, average dude. You can get tuna in pouches. What? What is this nonsense? And Southern Hemisphere tuna pouches. Is that not just for cats? You saw the old Monster Ultra Blue. See, I'm a bit of a Monster Original kind of, you know, lame-o. Just leave the lid not fully cut off and turn it upside down so it drains out. Yeah, but it's messy. Shit goes everywhere. I eat a lot of tuna. Are you trolling? No, not at all. It's messy. It's messy. Not good. Don't eat too much, you'll get me. People keep telling me this. I eat like probably 10 cans a week and have done for probably 15 years. Obviously not solidly for those 15 years, but a lot. In fact, there's a picture of me when I worked for the NHS. I think it's my 21st birthday. And they've put all cards and balloons on my desk. And I'm just sat there eating tuna directly out of the tin. I'm a tuna boy. I wonder what the symptoms are of mercury poisoning. Maybe this is why I'm so nuts. Frankie's got tuna pouches in the Great USA as well. What is this? As soon as I finish this silver, I'm googling tuna pouches. And if it just comes up with cat food, I won't be impressed. Right, I think I've got all the bits that I want to be silver. Oh no, not that massive breastplate. That's not silver. Should it be silver? Yeah, I reckon so. Link for tuna pouches in the Discord in the food shack. Let me take a look. I like salty, so I usually just bang some anchovies down my gob. Nice. You attract gold. Kind of makes you go crazy. Maybe this is why I'm so nuts. We've worked it out. Are you guys trolling me, or have I actually been poisoned for the last 20 years? Well, if it makes you a better streamer, then I'm all for it. Symptoms of mercury poisoning include singing Island Boys songs. Si's got a scar from opening a can. That's it. That's the thing. Cans not good. No bueno. Right, now I consider him all silvered up. I'm going to look at some tuna pouches. Here we go. Yeah, pre-drained tins of tuna are too dry. I still need the moist. My dad's asking why you are on the same minis as yesterday. Because I am very slow and I have a lot of half-done minis, so I'm trying to get as much of these done as I can this week. And I spend too much time talking to you guys. Here is another half-finished mini. Here is one that is finished other than the base. And behind me is another 20,000 points of 40k alone. We also have Age of Sigmar, Blood Bowl, Old World. Use mayo. Yeah, I eat too much mayo, man. Not good for your mayo. And if you get the less bad for your mayo, it tastes like poo-poo. I might have to just not read out any of Requiem's comments for today. Animal, he's back. In the words of Elton John, the bitch is back. The food show, here we go, let's have a look. Tuna sachets. Results. Ah! Look at this, these are fancy. Tuna with a twist. Lime and black pepper dressing. You see how much it is? Nearly fell off my chair. £9 for a... Oh, there's 3 of them. But £3 for a sachet of tuna. Still on the pricey side, right? Yeah, the next one that comes up is literally cat food. Oh, a 1 kilogram pouch of gourmet yellowfin tuna. Now we're talking. Whoa. Now this I can get behind. Bring on the mercury. Ready to eat. Well, I would expect so. It's tuna. Oh, yes. I'm definitely getting some of that. Look at this. Yumma, yumma. It's made me hungry, that has. Thank you for the link. We're too distracting. Yeah, in a good way, right? Dum 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 dum. Ah, that 14 quid for a kilo is pretty reasonable value, right? Oh, yes. I'm going to buy kilos and kilos of tuna off Amazon now. What a time to be alive. Look how dark the silver goes when you leave it in the palette. I wonder if I can agitate it with a paintbrush that I don't care about. Hey, look at that. Before your very eyes, it's gone back to silver again. Right. Blood Crusher number 2. This green actually kind of reminds me of the monster. That's actually, if I do the sword black with green lightning on it, this could be a monster sword. Just broke off the grounding wire. Oh dear, oh dear. You're going to be very buzzy fixing that. See what I did? Looks like you're going to have to get on the old Amazon Get yourself some soldering equipment. And then you can solder on. Little Hater is freehanding the pauldron. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how you get on with this. First attempt at freehanding, isn't it? Should be fun, should be fun. I bet Rek is buzzing now. Did we get any thick Gobbo merch progress in my absence? Yeah, there are a number of things currently in the pipeline. I have the finished characters. I just need to get on to now designing the actual merch. I also need to come up with some names. I mean, the thick Gobbo I've already got a name for. But the wizard... I might start off with just two of them. Just the wizard and the Gobbo. Well, that'd be an interesting little story, right? On today's episode of the wizard and the Gobbo... All will be revealed, Requiem, as soon as it's ready. Not a moment before. I can show you the artwork. I think I already showed you a preview, right? It's not too dissimilar to that. Let me finish this round of silver and then I'll show you the Gobbo and the wizard. I am not known for my patience. No, I can just imagine you sat there now going... That's when I see the heresy. This is the sickest playlist I've heard in a long while. Thank you. Appreciate that. It is all entirely made by me. I get out the guitar, I have a little strum, then I play the guitar. It's all good. Dum 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 dum. What pickups do you like? If I was going to buy some pickups, probably the EMG ones. That'll be the brand I'd go for. As for what specific, I don't have enough information nowadays to give you an answer on that. But yeah, I used to really like the EMG one. Sure, the Emperor would approve. I'm aiming for the Blood God with my musical tributes. If you ever want to download any of them and use them for your own YouTube shorts or just to listen to when the stream isn't on, you can go to olmaph.com. They're all on there for free download. Although I did notice the other day the download bitrate is quite low, which is odd. I'll look into that. Kinda did it in a rush one weekend, if I'm honest, setting that little storefront thing up. Bum 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 bum. Gotta be the classic 82185. Have that set in one of my guitars. Sounds killer. Yeah, I couldn't tell you, man. My days of obsessing over hardware are long gone. Look at that! Bouncing using all the letters. Like he just dropped a bag of Scrabble tiles. Olmaph is a noise marine. Yeah, that's about right. A good way to describe me. Yeah, you have to spend a lot of money on an Ibanez to get a DiMarzio pickup with it as well. Usually get the Ibanez own brand pickups otherwise. Bum, 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 bum. Little hater, what mini are you painting? These are blood crushers. Demons of Corn. Hey, look at this. Spidey Lux. Thank you very much for the sub. Oh yeah, Spidey Lux. Thank you for the sub. Oh yeah, Spidey Lux, Spidey Lux, yeah. Thank you very much, appreciate that. Unless it's Spidey Lou and you just put an X at either end. Spidey Lou, Spidey Lou. Look at you with all the premium brushes. This brush costs 50p, dude. This is a 50p opposite of premium brush. Don't worry, I'm a man of the people. Nothing premium about me. Active pickups. Yeah, that is a general active pickup problem. I had that on one of my bass guitars. Forever taking the battery out of the smoke alarm to play my bass. How much do you dry brush? Yeah, I quite like dry brushing. I used to dry brush a lot more than I am doing recently. I need to get back into a little bit more dry brushing, I think. I need to get into more airbrushing as well. I want to set up an airbrush stream at some point. Airbrushing for beginners, because I am an airbrush beginner and we can learn together. Problem is, when I'm airbrushing, I've got a big mask on and I don't know if you'll be able to hear me properly or not. Yeah, always make sure you have a spare. Simples. Bum 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 bum. Good lord. Now they're D-sized batteries. None of this AA. The big boys that you used to put in a torch back in the day. Remember them? Oh, look how many people are watching on the YouTube. Hello, everybody. Good to see you. To see you nice. If you want to get involved in the chat, you're more than welcome. Of course, you're more than welcome to sit in the background and just watch. Paint along. You paint your stuff, I'll paint mine. If you want to join us in the Discord, you can do that. If you could do one thing and one thing only, if you could give me a thumbs up, that would be much appreciated. If you want to talk, I'm here, and if not, you're there. Happy days. Thanking you. Scooby-Doo. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Bom, 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 bom. Bouncing, I like D's. Oh wait, you mean the batteries? No, I meant D's nuts. Got him. Hit that like button while you're here too. Yeah, Frankie, thank you, sir. That's it. Cost you nothing, helps with the algorithm. Other ways you can help that don't cost anything. If you've got, if you use Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free on the Twitch. Hey, we got a new guy, This Solaris. Hello there. Thank you for getting involved in the chat. How are you? Welcome. Are you a collector of the plastic? Are you a maker of the miniatures? That reminds me to check Twitch. That's it. Go over to Twitch. Give me that free sub. Also, if you use Discord Nitro, don't know if there's anybody here that uses Discord Nitro, but you get free channel boosts with that. So you could boost the Olmaph channel if you've got a free boost lying around on your Discord Nitro. Oh, buggered that. Right, that. Gone! It's gone! Gone away. So far away.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, gifted member! Thank you for that gifted member! Ooh, yeah!
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you,
Thank you, Psy-Cow, you absolute hero! Well then, got the free sub, GG!
Thank you, 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 thank you.
Let's go make this light bulb behind me a little bit more obvious.
Hey, we got a new subscriber.
New subscriber, baby! Requiem, Requiem, what? Thank you very much. Requiem. 3 months, baby. I feel like this light used to be easier to see. Now, not so much. My big fat head's getting in the way. Oh, it's still on yellow. Cycled through. All of my Space Marines are painted, but I have a big pile of Orc. Don't really want to paint them, so yeah, fair enough, Si. Fair enough. What's the plan then instead? Started in June, says this. Been collecting some Space Marines. Got a Gravelord spearhead, nice. Trying to get good at base coating. What are you trying so far then, Zeus? What made you want to swap your human monies for plastic minis? What got you into the hobby in the first place? Do you know what I'm going to do? You know I've got these 3 here that I'm painting with a brush. I'm going to airbrush the next 3 and then compare and contrast. See what looks better, see what looks worse. I wrote down some ideas for some YouTube shorts as well earlier. I'll read them out later, and then you guys can assist me by adding more to the list. There's a suggestions box in the Discord, be a good place to put that sort of stuff. Sigh, no idea. No idea, just got to keep balancing those dice. When are you starting your boss fight videos? Yeah, another thing I haven't got around to yet. Yeah, realistically, I don't know is the answer to that. I've got a load of ideas for shorts. I've got a load of merch stuff to do, including the thick gobbo merch. I've got the dice boxes, which is entirely your fault. So I want to get those done, prototypes done this week for the dice boxes. So the next thing I'll be working on is the dice boxes. And if I can get my son to be quiet later on, I might even start on the dice box prototypes tonight. This! Started painting as a way to get off the PC and phone. Focus on something to quieten the mind. Yeah, that's the reason why a lot of people end up in and around this hobby, right? It is good for the soul. Whose soul? Our soul. Yeah, if you want to join a community in the Discord as well, Zeus, you'd be more than welcome. Come and show us some of your minis and take a look at some of ours. So which did you enjoy more then? The Space Marines or the Gravelords? And is there anything you're thinking of getting next? Requiem, got a little painting task at hand. Wonder where Blood for the Blood God is. I've seen him yet today. We get Requiem back and B for the BG disappears. I wonder if this... let's make this a silver tongue, shall we? Silver tongue's devil, why not? Oops. Right, any bits of silver that I want to be silver that aren't currently silver? Let me have a look. Oh yeah, that little chain down here. Yeah, reasonably happy with the amount of silver on there. So we've got 2 of them. 2 of the 3 all silvered up. Dolly Parton just died. Look at that, Zeitgeist with the bombshell. Yeah, she died at 4:51. She died at 9 to 5. Too soon. I locked blood in my basement until he repents from his heresy. Ha! It puts the lotion in the bucket. It puts the lotion on the skin. Or else it gets the hose again. I think Blood and Wreck, yeah, 2 sides of the same personality disorder, right? Arnold the Goose. Prior to a trip to the UK, he's come to the stream and pointed out we only have 17 likes. More thumbs up, please, my friends. How are you, Arnold? Always good to see you, my friend. This got a few Marines done, then decided to switch. Ah, you switched chapters. What did you start with and what did you go to? Interesting. This will be an interesting insight into the world of Zeus. Finding Gravelords more interesting. Yeah, Space Marine's pretty standard across the board, right? Gravelord's got some really cool models. Which, oh, you got the spearhead, right? Let me have a look at the Gravelord's spearhead. I've got the Blades of Corn spearhead. I got the Gloomspike Gits one as well, I think. And I think there's one more I've got. Oh, I got the Skaven one as well. Hey, Gravelords spearhead. Let me see what you've got in this badger. Whereabouts are you from, Zeus? On this blue and green marble that floats through space. Ah, some nice models in there. Very cool. Yeah, we opened some of these Sigmar trading cards at the start of the stream. Usually at the start of the stream we'll do some trading cards. We also did some Magic the Gathering. But in these Age of Sigmar packs you do get some Gravelord stuff. Pretty cool. Pretty cool artwork to see. And we stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 6 till 9 UK time. If you fancy checking back in tomorrow, then you might catch some card openings at the start of the stream. Where did I download these pictures to? Probably in downloads, right? Oh, it doesn't look like I have downloaded them. I'm sure I oh, I remember. The folder was called Project Gobbo, I think. Yes, it is, right. Oh, I can add a whole directory. Let's try doing that. Right, I'm going to put on the screen briefly some the entire directory. So whatever I've downloaded, you will see in the middle of the screen. This is the these are the characters that I have had designed for the stream. We'll have some different iterations of them. We'll have names and lore and stats and all sorts of stuff, as well as some merchandise. Some on-screen animations for the stream. Well, here's a little preview for you. Yeah, Arnold letting us know as well. All about Dolly Parton. R.I.P. in peace. Zeus went for a successor chapter, the Iron Champions. And then you switch to Exorcists. Dark red with black trim, nice. That's a nice sounding colour scheme. My Chaos are red with red and black. Almost done. I'm gonna post a progress soon. Just need to take a pic. Yeah, Zeus. It'd be good to see some of these exorcists in the Discord. Exclamation mark Discord in the chat. You'll get yourself a link. Come take a look around and get involved. Lil Hater is almost done, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. A little bit of freehand. Be pretty easy to make a RNP RPGM game with these characters, especially if you have lore. Yeah, that's the plan. We're going to work on some of that sort of stuff. But you impatiently wanted a preview, so here you are. What do you think? There's a pretty cool looking wizard with the Olmaph robes. Here's your cozy little gobbo. Should give you a good cuddle. and then burn your house down. Right, there is the character preview. Normal stream to be resumed. I saw Goblin, had to click, and now I'm here. Good to see you, Lucky Knife. How are you, sir? Why is she wearing clothes now? Well, for obvious PG reasons. What you get AI to do to her is up to you, Requiem. Micro bikini is integral to the plot. I am sure. I am sure. That's what I'm wondering myself. Dirty boys! What you been up to, Lucky Knife? Any 3D printing going on in the world of the unluckiest knife? Cheeks are key to character growth. Share some love, ruin your life. Sounds about right. One of the merch options will have to be Thick Gobbo Extreme. Just to satisfy these weirdos. It's been kind of cold, really. Can't be bothered to clean the vat, fair enough. What sort of temps are we talking here? It's been like 23 here, which is pretty nice. 20 is plenty, I reckon. And we've filled up the red light bar above my head. Thank you guys for that. Very much appreciated. Awesome stuff. And as always, if there's something you want to talk about, anybody that isn't Requiem or Lucky Knife, just let me know. If you're hiding in the background, maybe you've typed out a message and then got scared and deleted it. Don't do that. Just press enter. What's the worst that can happen? So Arnold, how's the preparation for the trip going? Dum 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 dum. 15C. Okay, really cooling down. Hey, I can't single you out if I singled out two of you. Two people is not a single. You're the terrible twosome, you pair. What did I do? I only just got here. Lil Hater posting some freehand in the Discord on their first ever mini. Nice, I'll take a look. Need to figure out what to take hobby-wise other than that. All sorted. Nice. When are you making the trip, Arnold? How long will it take you to drive? You left the window open, so I'll stop by and say hello, hello. Awesome work on the models. Hydra Heldrake, back from yesterday. Good to see you. How are you? How's your Tuesday been? With 3 Heldrakes, from what I remember. That's a lot of trim. Laura trim. A couple of days ago we had a storm causing tree branches and fallen trees. Okay, not ideal. So first Blood for the Blood God had a big storm. Now looking nice having a storm. We're scheduled to have a storm tomorrow into Thursday, from what I understand. We have somehow failed to appease the gods. Gaminator! Thinking of making a mech boy with the grots from the mech gun kit. Always like to see what you've been working on, Gaminator, in the Discord. I did quite like the leopard skin stuff you were doing. That was good. But the grot conversion's always good to see as well. Other than that, are you good? Good to see you. To see you nice. Bum, 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 bum. Yes, we've had the hottest year of all time this year. Do you know when the last hottest year was? Last year. Things are getting hot. I'm so glad I bought an aircon unit a couple of years ago, because I think I'd be dead. Brown bread. The day is well, says Hydra Heldrake. 1 Drake is complete, 2 to go. 13 hours. Nice work, nice work. Can we get some photographic evidence in the Discord, please? Always room in the Discord for more Heldrakes. Hey, let me show you my Heldrake. Let's do Heldrake for Heldrake. My Heldrake doesn't always show particularly well on the camera, but it is glittery. It's a glittery Heldrake with a matte black trim. That's what we went for here. Hopefully the glitter shows up on the camera. It's a shiny boy. Oi. Hey, beauty is in the eye of the beer holder, Hydra. Just be proud of it. Share it. And learn from it. Enjoy it. As long as you're either laughing or learning, it's all good, right? Arnold shipping at 10 o'clock. Ship out at 06:30. Okay, nice. Sounds good, man. Looking forward to a little bit of Warhammer World action. Get yourself a proper split AC unit. Those portable ones are quite inefficient. The 10 Commandments of Lucky Knife. Yeah, when we get the new house, we're going to get proper AC. But right now, this little portable boy here, super good, super useful. Comparison is the thief of joy. I like that. Nice little phrase. So make sure your hobby steals as much joy as possible. Beholder. I hardly... Click, click. Beholder, I hardly know her. AFK, Arnold. No worries, dude. Lovely little bit of interaction this evening. Good to see you all here. Plenty of people working tirelessly in the background on their minis as well. You guys are also very much appreciated. Hopefully we'll get to see some nice work in progress in the Discord. Let me have a look. What have we got so far in there? Oh, people have joined and I've not given them roles. Hang on, let me give you a role. Then you can really get involved. So, this is this. I get that. I guess Alpha is Hydra, right? Give you both a wave. You now have roles. You can get involved. Yeah, freehand's not too bad, little hater. It'll be good when you get the proper model and the plastic's nice and smooth, and then you can thin down your paint. So put a little bit of water in with your paint, and then on your real life Space Marine from Games Workshop, it'll look tasty. But a very nice first model. What are your plans for the base, lil hater? Since you asked so nicely, says Patrick. Look at these wings. Oh, yes. Oh, that's going to look fire. We've got this posting some Gravelords. Very nice. That's a nice bone colour you've got. Little brown wash over that bone. It's going to look very nice. Which bone paint is that, out of interest? Very smooth paint job as well so far. Nicely done. And we got Sai. Sai with the big chunky yellow boys. The Imperial Fists. Moth Tarion. Nice. Nicely done there, Nightwave. If you ever go to Pennsylvania, beware of the potholes and try a Philly cheesesteak. Yeah, one day I've got to get across and try one of these cheesesteaks that everyone goes on about. What's not to like? Cheese, steak, oh, we have got some Helldrake. Some Helldrake action, baby. Oh, that's nice. That That is nice. I was expecting to have to pretend they were nice. But I really like the different shades you've got on there, on the wings. Awesome, dude. Yeah, I do like that. Very nice. Yeah, that's cool, that is. Nice idea, getting the different shades. Patrick is like 90% veggie. Would make an exception for a Philly cheesesteak. Yes, sir. Morghast bone. Took 3 coats over a grey primer. Ah, okay. Worth it though, looks really nice. You are clearly a patient person. 3 thin coats. Dump some gobbo lore in the Discord. Does this come with a 18 plus warning? Oh, you've done it in the okay. Nice. A job well done, short stuff. Bloody hell. Whoopsie. Yeah, really good to see so much stuff in the Discord today. Appreciate all of that different stuff. Bum bum bum. Darkish, why am I not in Discord anymore? For spamming, I believe. Seem to remember. Bye bye. Good Lord, Requiem. So what do you think? Yeah, I gave you a full review and you weren't even here? The model short you posted today was great, thank you. Yeah, every Monday and Tuesday we scoop up a load of pictures from the Discord and make a little YouTube short. Go take a little look if you haven't already. Maybe one of your models is on there. Yeah, Lil Hater. So I looked at your model, thought it was good. Freehand's good. I think once you get a proper Games Workshop model with nice smooth plastic, what you want to do is thin out your paint a little bit, get a little bit of water in with your acrylic, mix it up, and then you'll get nice smooth paint on a nice smooth surface. But yeah, very good first mini, very good first attempt on a 3D printed model. Thank you for sharing, my friend. Nearly done with all the silver, which is nice. And I think I'll move on to a little bit of brassy brass. Although I will have a look, see what we've got. Maybe something a little bit lighter, we will see. Then we'll go on to the black. Then a wash, then some dry brush, and see what we're left with. Just double check all the silver bits have got silver on them. I usually miss something. Some little bits just inside there. Try and get those. Oh, I missed that entire plate. Silly sausage. Thanks, man, I appreciate it. Yeah, no worries. No worries. Always happy to help. Yeah, it's good to just get your first mini with some paint on it and just be happy and enjoying the process. As I always say, as long as you're learning or laughing, and often both, it's all good, right? It's all good. It's all good, baby, baby. Not sure if I want to make my other two models the same or slightly different. Feels like something is missing. Let me have a look. Yeah, I mean, I really like the choice of colours on it, man. You could do some edge highlighting on the trim, so a lighter shade of silver, or even a white, something like that, just on the edges. Bit of a wash to get into some of the recesses, maybe. But in terms of a colour scheme, those different coloured panels on the wings, I think looks really nice. A very good choice of colour. Although, if you want to do something completely different, then go for it. They're your Helldrakes, man. Do what you want. There's a guy on YouTube that's done like, I don't know, 15, 20, maybe even more different Helldrakes. He's called Solace Paints, I seem to remember. If you want to go check him out for some inspiration. But you can do anything with a Helldrake. You want to buy a load of glitter paint, go for it. You want some glow-in-the-dark paint, have a go at that. You want to do every panel a different colour, do a rainbow Drake. Why not? You do you. Enjoy it. Just heard Dolly Parton passed away. Yeah, people keep coming into the chat and letting us know, which is good. We're getting our death update today. What are your top 3 Parton songs, Psycho? Dolly Parton played Glastonbury a few years ago, right? Only in the last few years, I seem to remember. Anyone got a spare thumb? Jam it on the like button. 25 likes, what a champ. Yeah, thank you, sir. I need to do a colour shift wash and Nuln Oil wash on them still. Yeah, sounds good, man. Sounds good. Sadly, it only lets us use one thumb. Yeah, we can't do any double thumbing. Two thumbs up. I appreciate it, man. We've done really good numbers as of late. And it's just good to see so many people chatting. We've got new people. We've got Hydra. We've got Lil Hater. We've got Ari is relatively new as well. So, yeah, we are doing well as a community. It's a fun place to be. There's plenty going on in the Discord. Right, all the silver bits are silver now. So let me have a look what we're going to do for the brass. What are we going to do for the brass? That is the question. I've got a Horde Bronze that looks quite good. Brazen Copper, maybe? Oh, that does look quite nice. I think that'll look good with a wash over it. Well, I'm going to give it a go. Never used this paint before. I'm going to put this on, and then when I put a wash over it, it'll darken it, 'cause it's a little bit light. Lucky knife pressed like twice. Oh dear, oh dear. With one hand he giveth, with the other he taketh away. Right, let's get this in the shaker. We'll shake it up. That reminds me, I was supposed to get some bearings delivered today to put in some of my paint pots. Delivered today. Oh, it must have happened once I've been on the stream. Once this is finished shaking up, I'll go and have a look. Yeah, this will make a big difference because there's quite a large portion of this model that's going to take this colour. All of the trim. Not shaking up very well. Right, I'm going to nip for a wee, go and check the mail, go check the post. Anything you want to talk about? Keep it family friendly. Then I'll be here. I will always love you and Jolene are my favourite. Nice. Nice one, Psycho. Hopefully I'll be back with an empty bladder and a handful of bearings. See you in a sec. I got some bearings, so that's good. Put those in some of my paints. This doesn't look like it's shaken up properly though. You see, like, the bottom is way lighter than the top. Put it back in the shaker. Let me run through some ideas I have for YouTube shorts. I'm tempted to do a long form video, like a long form, like a news video, but I don't know how consistent I can be with that. We'll see what happens. Until then, I'm going to get some shiny on these blood crushers. Let's just give it a go, see what happens, right? See what it looks like. This is very interesting. Oh, that's a bit of a miss. Tidy that up. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. You want to see vids on the lore of Warhammer? Where would you start, Lil Hater? What would be the first thing you'd be interested in hearing more about? I love that green holy glowy. Yeah, I like the shade. It was just really hard to apply it. That's why I bought these. Because I'm going to put those in and hopefully the pigments will mix in a little bit better. It is Jungle Green by Army Painter. So I'm hoping to get some bearings in there and get a bit of a better coverage in future. Because the old Army Painters paints have arguably got a little bit too much medium in them, so a little bit problematic. But I got them at a real cheap price when they discontinued them, so... And they are nice colours. You just have to work at it a little bit harder than your average paint. Haha, Patrick being that guy. Yeah, we mentioned that yesterday. The riders are going to get a dry brush and a wash. Yeah, try and pull out some of the dots with the dry brush. That's the plan. Well, no, questions are always welcome, man. Questions and suggestions. More than welcome. Ba-dum-dum-ba-da-da. Those reds look very similar. Yeah, they do, even in real life. Like, there's certain bits of it that look... Like, the red on the Bloodletter is more dynamic than the red on the Juggernaut, should we call it? However, yeah, there definitely needs to be some more red going on the Bloodletter. We'll do that. We'll get the dry brush out. Yeah, I used blood red on the Bloodletter and slaughter red on the mount. Let me show you what they look like in the bottle. So I thought they would be quite different, but clearly they are not. Use a yellow speed paint. Won't that just make them orange? It won't. Okay. Well, I'm going to dry brush them at some point. But always good to get a suggestion. Yellow speed paint over red. Have you got an example of where you've done that effect before, Lucky No? Would be interesting to see. Bom, bom, bom. Look at this lucky knife multitasking. Giving out painting tips and doing group content on Guild Wars. Nicely done, sir. Yeah, I've learnt quite a bit doing these blood crushers. And as I say, I'm going to do another 3 at some point. And hopefully I can apply some of the stuff that I've learned. Bum, 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 bum. What class are you playing on Guild Wars 2? And how did you get into Guild Wars 2? What made you want to play that rather than, for example, World of Warcraft? Bum, 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 bum. Necro Reaper main. Sounds good to me. I've never played Guild Wars. Although with the Guild Wars 3 coming out, I could be tempted. Although I don't think it's out till like the end of next year, is it? I've just seen a bit that I didn't get any silver on. That's a poor effort. Ah, Blood for the Blood God's here too. Hey up, nerd fan. Hope everyone has a great time dropping my thumb off and hiking. Good to see you. Good to have you here. Thanks for the thumb. And I hope you have a good evening, my friend. Ah, you prefer the combat. Is it less tab target? More action-based combat? Oh, you buy it once and there's no sub. That's a nice model. I like that. Looked away for a minute and these bad boys came together beautifully. 2-on-2, good to see you. How are you, 2-on-2? How's your Tuesday been? Fast-paced combat, huh? Maybe I'll have a look at a little gameplay video on the old YouTube at some point. $25 likes, way to go. Thank you, Si. And Lily is back. The best Imperial agent is Lily. How are the Blood Crushers treating you today? Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Having a good time. Getting plenty of painting done, having a good chat. We've got plenty of people getting involved in the stream, which is always fun to see. How about you, Lily? How's your day been? Just got home from work and now chilling. Sounds nice. Need to get some more paint and base those grey knights before my tournament this weekend. What's the format of the tournament? Are you looking forward to it? Posted a yellow over red example. Let me take a look. Which bit's the yellow over red? There's 2 tones of red on his skirt thing. The more vibrant one has yellow over it. Ah, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, maybe I'll have a little go. Yellow over the red. Top tip. Thank you, sir. First tournament, I'm running them in 11th, going with recon with the Fleet Assassins detachment. Okay. Let me know how you get on. And if you can get some pictures, even better. I put some pictures of me versus Zeitgeist in the Discord at the weekend. It did not go well. It went very well. It was very fun. We had a lot of laughs, nice bit of pizza. What more do you want? Generally stay around 50% win rate with my agents. Yeah, it's a good way to be. You win some, you lose some, right? What is your percentage have fun rate out of interest, Lily? 200% have fun. Nice. That's a good number. Nicely done. Good to hear. Good to hear. Right, so I've got some bits to do black. And I need to pick a colour for the tongues. So I'm gonna keep the shiny off the other two for the time being. I'm gonna put black on all of them and paint the tongues of all of them, and then we'll see how we take it from there. So a real fluorescent pink tongue sounds good to me. Right, I can put some of my newly bought ball bearings as well. Couple of those in there. Have a practice game on Friday against my buddies Imperial Knights. Ooh. A squabble within the Imperium sounds fun. Anybody else got any games coming up anytime soon? Or any Warhammer related activities that you're particularly looking forward to? Oops. Where's me pliers? See how much of a mess we can make of. Oh! Well, that was easy. Couple of these balls. Blew a bubble. Look at that. Bum 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 Steven, baby. Lost track of time while building my gene stealers. Almost missed the stream, Steven. Oh, I mean, I'm glad you are engrossed in the hobby and having a good time, my friend. How have you found the gene stealers build? Have you been thinking up a gene stealer's colour scheme? Eventually I'll learn to play so I can teach the family. Girlfriend and son have started an army each. Nice! What armies have they gone for? And whereabouts are you based, Hydra? We had a few new people yesterday, and I remember one was from Texas, one was from South Africa. I think it's Lil Hater is South Africa. So whereabouts are you? Yeah, I need to work out a way of shaking this paint without the whole desk going crazy, right? We'll figure it out one day. Nice, Emperor's Children, good show. I've got some Emperor's Children. We haven't painted or made Emperor's Children in a while, actually. For a 10-year-old, I was about 10 when I first ever got my first Warhammer. Went with Blood Angels. R.I.P. Tony Stark. Nice. The Blood Angels. Sounds like it's going to be quite a cool hobby and family. I like to hear that. Nice stuff. Pretty good going with the tentacle heads. Going with the purple and green scheme. Look forward to seeing them. Yeah, I've got some Gene Stealers. We did the Gene Stealers on the stream earlier this year. Interesting that Gene Stealer cults can have them, as can Tyranids. Let's paint some tongues, seeing as we're here. Why not? Nice. Looking good. Just started a few months ago and they joined in. I build theirs and they paint. Got my first 2K army build. Sounds nice, man. What made you want to get into the hobby, Hydra? Painting the Gene Stealers was the first stream I ever watched, really? Wow. Throwback. You've been here a while then, Stephen. I'm glad we retained you. And now it's come full circle. You have gotten on with the Gene Stealers yourself. Friend got you started around February. Nice. Good kind of friend to have. And whereabouts are you? Where you are? Do you have a Warhammer store nearby? Gives me something to do at work and less screen time. Yeah, it's good. Good for the mind and soul, not so much for the body, as we sometimes find ourselves shrimping over the desk or chopping ourselves with hobby blades and whatnot. But the mind and the soul, yeah, it's good. It's good stuff, man. I'm glad you found the hobby. And you found us. Added bonus, right? Every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, 6 till 9 UK time. We are here. Talking nonsense and painting minis. Ha, you caught me shrimping. Yeah, happens to the best of us, right? Having a right good shrimp up. Right, let me shake up. What time is it? Yeah, I've got time. I'm going to paint these blades and handles black. And the fur, shall we call it, on the back. I'm going to make that black as well. God, there's not a lot left in this. Not a lot left in the black. I'm going to have to repurchase some of that. Posture and hydration. Yeah, I forgot. Oh no, there is some water down here. I thought I forgot my water, but good shout, good shout. Cracking number of thumbs up today, guys. Thank you very much. Cracking it is. Whose fault is this jacket? Speaking of the Welsh, where's Mez been? I ain't seen Mez today. How many people have we got in the Discord now? Wow. 88 people currently online in our Discord. Awesome. With another 160 offline. That means we're very nearly at 250 people. Woo-wee! Alright, let's get a little bit of this black done. Water, drank. Posture, checked. Tea, Olmaph, mug. Hotel, Travago. For everything else, there's MasterCard. bum bum. Back to hundreds of more lines. Could make a joke about me in my 20s, but we'll save that for another time. Yeah, looking forward to seeing your Moff-Tarian. Some very nice work. It's nice that you had the idea and you're like nailing the execution as well. It's a nice feeling when you think something up and that actually happens. Looks like the army lists will not be in my favour for winning games against them too. Well, it'd be a good little learning curve though, right? Ah, I just saw you put here in the States and the local shop has been good. You take a monthly trip. Ah, that's pretty cool, man. That's good. Good to hear. But yeah, you'll start to learn all the different detachments, different stratagems you can use. Where there is a will, there is a way. Ha, I went with a theme and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, I like it. I like it. You do you. Enjoy it. They are your spacemen, army soldiers. Your war dollies, and you can do whatever you want with them. That's the fun of the hobby, right? Only took 2 months to work up the bottle. Yeah, but everything has happened as it should. You have learnt some techniques leading up to it. And now, boom, shake, shake the room, nailing it. Right, I'm just gonna do one more bit of paint on this little bony outcrop here, and then that's gonna have to do for today. Oh, I didn't do the black on those two. Let me hush that noise. Let me do the black on these two whilst I'm here. I forgot I was going to do that. What a silly sausage. Gotta fly for now. Always good to see you, Hydra. One of our newest additions. Good to have you around. Have a great rest of your day, my friend. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, and if not, in the Discord. Look forward to seeing some extra Helldrake action. Right, so he's got black on him now. Put black on this one, bony on that one. A little bit of fingernail. Look at that corker on my desk for some reason. I think that's toenail more than fingernail. Dirty boy. Sent you a gift on Discord. It's the speed paint colour swatches. Ooh. Let's have a look. That's very interesting. And what's the what's it painted onto? How do I see that? Like, what was the base colour of these squares? Just over white primer. Interesting. Very interesting. Thank you for that. It's interesting because some squares are like more filled than others, so obviously shows you the variation you get. If it was one coat of as close to the same amount, nice, nice. Good stuff, man. Very useful resource. Thank you for sharing. Stephen, not humid today, so I can prime some of the nids. Nice. Look forward to seeing how you get on with the nids, Stephen, sorry. It's from Starly from Tale of Painters. I could make one of those, right? I could make an Olmaph colour swatch. Now that I have every single speed paint that exists, I could do a little bit of swatching. Right, let me shake up a bone colour for the last bit, this bony shoulder, and then we will let them rest. These swords do feel very Monster Energy at the minute. Next you have to get every contrast paint and then do them side by side. Unfortunately the money tree is currently not bearing fruit. I need to plant another money tree. Right. Let's get a little bit of this. With a little bit of luck, make it through the night. Probably needed to put more white under that before I put it on. Hey ho! We've achieved a good amount of painting today. You're a big time streamer now. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Maybe one day they'll sponsor me to do it. That'll be cool. Righty ho! Another day, another bit of paint, another good chunk of chat. It's been very enjoyable. Appreciate you all being here. Interesting choice that GW doesn't do paint set, yeah? Yeah, I guess so. Never really thought about it. Right, I'm gonna get off, go get some food, look after a small boy for 6 hours, and then I'll be back tomorrow. So have a great rest of your day. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the subscribe on the Twitch from Requiem and the gifted membership from Psychow. Hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow, 6 till 9 UK time, and if not, I'll see you in the Discord. Look after yourselves and each other, and I'll see you all soon. Do 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 do.